Welcome to NYC Media Lab's annual summit. Please welcome Justin Hendrix to the stage.
Good morning. How's everybody doing? Good. I want to welcome you. This is the 6th annual summit that I've hosted, and we have been at the New School for 3 of those 6 years in this excellent space. We're very grateful to them for hosting us. The Media Lab is a consortium of universities here in New York City. What we try to do is to connect various disciplines across the city's campuses, from computer science and engineering, design, journalism, the arts, and a variety of other disciplines in order to drive emerging media technology innovation. And to do that, we work with the city's industry, which includes a variety of different companies that are the sponsors, the members of NYC Media Lab. So we're very grateful to these companies for funding the activities that we engage in, for giving us their collaboration in terms of time and projects, for working with the faculty and students that we engage with throughout the year. You're going to hear a variety of different projects that we completed this year, this morning. You'll learn a bit more about that. I don't have to tell anyone here that we're in really a third decade of media transformation. If you think about the advent of the PC, the web, certainly the mobile transition, which has changed enormous amounts of the way we live, the way that we do business, the way we interact with one another, and with the public sphere. And what we're trying to do is explore that and explore what we think now will be the next decade of emerging media technology innovation, what that will do to drive change in industry and in society. So we're looking at really 2 big themes, and I think you'll hear those themes brought out today through a variety of the different talks that you're going to see, and through the demos you'll see this afternoon. And one is that media is data. Now this sounds kind of simple, but in many ways this transition from media as a sort of a collection of physical material from the world, whether it's photons or waveforms or other forms of media. The fact that we've now transitioned into a time where we can manipulate information in a much more computational way, I think has changed media forever, and I think that we'll continue to see a variety of different impacts of that over time, and that's one of the themes that we'll explore today. The other is that media has become environmental. So everyone's carrying a little pane of glass. Many of you are looking at them right now in their pocket or on their person. And we're hanging them in our homes. We're variously engaged with these devices, but the reality is that media is now leaving those panes of glass and moving into a variety of other interfaces, whether it's voice, virtual augmented reality, wearables, a variety of other types of interfaces. And I think this morning's keynote indeed will talk to you about a new form of interface, a neural interface. There are also brain-computer interfaces and various other interfaces that are going to change the way we interact with information, with entertainment, and with one another over time. And that's one of the things that we're exploring here. So in order to do that, we're going to talk through, hopefully, how that will change the economics of various industries, not just the media industry, but also other industries that are important here in New York City and to the world. And I think certainly you'll get a sense of how these various technologies are changing user experiences. This afternoon at the Demo Expo, you're going to see a lot of experiments, a lot of projects from students. Dan O'Sullivan is here from ITP. He likes to call NYU ITP the Center for the Recently Possible. I think you'll see some of that in this afternoon's demos. You'll see what students and faculty have been able to do with available technologies, what they're doing to push research, what they're doing in order to explore emerging media technology innovation together. And that will give you a sense of where things are going, okay? I think that's very important. So it's a time for experimentation. What we're trying to do is really encourage that by building a community of practice. You are now part of that community. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And I hope that you will form relationships throughout the day, that you will create a relationship with some of the students that you meet this afternoon, and with the faculty members that you run into here. I think that's very important and hopefully will help us all to continue to invest in making New York City a capital for media and technology innovation. I just want to quickly welcome also the NYC Media Lab's oversight board members who are here. I know Orrin Herskowitz is here. Orrin, you can wave someplace back in the back. Hey, Orrin. And I've got Kurt Becker here in the front. Kurt has just joined the board. Paul Horn, who is provost at NYU, has just retired. Kurt Becker, who is senior vice dean at the School of Engineering, has joined us. Thank you, Kurt. And I think Luke Dubois is hanging out someplace, who is our new faculty director, taking over now from Shiv Panwar, who served in that role for a number of years in the School of Engineering. So welcome to you, gentlemen. I'm just going to throw this number up there. In the last 5 years, we've put $2.5 million into very early stage projects here in New York City, whether that's student projects, whether that's prizes for events like today, whether that's investments through our Combine program, which is sponsored by the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment, as well as the EDC. We have sprinkled money out into the ecosystem and tried to support a variety of different projects.